Hello everyone and welcome to yet another Excel tutorial. So today we are going to be doing a very important topic in Excel, which is actually VLookup. So VLookup is just a way of combining two data tables together using a primary key. So it's a way to combine two data tables together, get specific information from different data tables to make one complete table using primary keys. So the first thing you need to know when you're writing a VLookup formula is the primary key. So what is a primary key? Now the primary key is looking at the two tables. What are the columns? What is that specific column that those two tables have in common, which you can use to join those two tables together. Now here we have our sales data and we also have the product data on a different sheet. So now let's assume that you want to know, you have the sales data, but you want to know the category of the product that was sold, the price of those products that were sold, and the stock. So that information cannot be found here in our sales data. So that specific information can be found in another table entirely, which I'll consider as my lookup table, which is a product table, which is here on the product data. Now here we have the product ID, the product name, the category, the price, and the stock. But here we just have the order ID, the product ID, the quantity sold, the customers. That was all we had here. So I want to join them together. So looking at them, what are the two columns they have? The specific column they have in common is the product ID. Now you could see the product ID here in our sales data, and we could also see the product ID here in our product data. So using this product ID as a primary key, we could actually join these two tables together to get exactly what we want. So let's jump right into it. So now I want to get my product category. Now I want to get it from my product data here using the product ID as my primary key. So the first thing you need to do, you have to write the formula is equals VLookup. Now first thing you need to do, you have to click on the product ID, which is the primary key, then write this comma. Now go to the second table, select the whole table starting from the second column down, then put in your comma. Then the next thing, you are going to be asked the index of the column you want to get. So what is the column index? So here I want to get the product category. Now the product category is 1, 2, 3. So it's index 3, which is the column 3. So I'm going to put 3 here. And now true or false. True is approximate match, false is exact match. So what are we getting? We want to get the exact match. So we click on false and our VLookup formula is done. So but one thing you need to know about VLookup is that you need to fix all the part of this formula that remains constant. Now I selected the whole table, so this part of this formula remains constant. So you need to fix it. So how do you fix it? By adding dollar signs to it. So you add here, add here, you add here, and you add here. So that is done. You hit enter. You see now our product category has come all the way from our product table here using the primary key, which is the product ID, as a link. So now once you drag this down, you are going to have all our product categories popping up here from the other table. So now since you've selected the whole table, I want to just put in the price and the stock. Instead of you to actually rewrite this VLookup formula again, doing it again, so you need to all you just need to do is just click on here, copy this formula here. I'll copy it come here, paste the same formula here, but now we are going to change the column index. So we need to know the column index. What was the column index of price in the other table? So the column index of price in the other table was column 4. So could just come here and replace this with 4 and hit on enter. Yeah, the price comes. You do that, you have it here. The same thing you could do for stock too. So just come here, copy this formula, paste it here, and replace this with 5, which is the index 5, and you get the stock there. You drag down and done. So this is VLookup. This is exactly how to do the VLookup formula to join two tables together using the primary key, which is the product ID. So we also have the index match, which is very important too, which is also used to join two tables together. It's following different criteria also, but the index match is different from the VLookup function because it has different is that it has some things it could actually do that VLookup cannot do. So we are going to look at that maybe in the next lecture or in lectures to come. We're going to look at index match, but this is how to write the VLookup formula. The first thing, you put in your VLookup, you enter your primary key from the table you want to use. Then you now select the new table, which is the lookup table. You select it totally and you fix it. Then you put in the column index, which is the column you want to get from that new table. Then you put the match, this thing. Do you want the exact match or do you want the approximate match? You put it there, you hit on enter, you drag down, everything comes out. So that is just how to write VLookup statements and VLookup formulas on Excel, and the power of VLookup on Excel. So if you have any questions, you can put them down on the comment sections. If you have anything you want to ask me privately, you can private chat me. But that's the end of our tutorials today. Thank you and see you on the next one.